S1643. Big Dog Matt at obsessedgarage.com. Serious now?
Yeah, we've been serious.
We've been serious? All right, so new episode, new day. We were busy yesterday. That video will be coming up pretty soon. We had a nice tour of a pretty cool place. Anyway, so today's cabinet is installed. Well, at least the lowers, that is. So we've got SwissTrax in far enough that I can get the cabinets installed. Obviously, I left that big square out because I'm going to end up cutting that doorway in the center block. We don't want to make a mess all over the SwissTrax. I'll try to tent that off best I can, but there's going to be, you know, kind of a slurry of concrete and water mixed in, so I don't want to have to clean all the SwissTrax. So right now what we're doing is preparing for the install. So I've got Trevor taking all the drawers out. The drawer faces have to get mounted on the drawers anyway, so they come out, and they don't have to come out to do that, but to install the cabinets, all the drawers need to come out. So what we have is, we have feet that go on here. So these parts get bolted on to the cabinet. We'll show you how that works.
For people just tuning in.
For just tuning in, people, these are ProSlat cabinets. Gotcha. And these are the Lux line. You have the what line? Fusion line. Fusion Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the Fusion Plus, which I believe the boxes, the drawers are all the same. It's the fronts, the drawer faces, and the doors for the cabinets and closets that are different.
And so what do you think about these boxes?
I like them. Yeah, I like them. I like the finish. They remind me very much of MSS Plus. Yeah, they're pretty darn good.
Matt define these as normie cabinets.
Right. Normie to Matt.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty nice. I mean, if you're like critical of these, then maybe you could step your game up and go to like Rousseau or something, but I think they're pretty good. I think they look great.
The value, I think.
Yeah, it's where that's it. It's the value. Exactly. So anyway, I like them a lot. So these are low because there's no feet on it. So this is pretty much a normal height. Now obviously there'll be another 1.25 inches, I think. I don't remember exactly what their tops are. Yeah. 1 inch roughly higher than this. So the top will come to right about there. So we are going to go through and get all these set up, like what Trevor's doing here, get them up where they're at this stage, get them in line where they want to go. So we have this door opening right here, right? So I have to factor in door casing. So the door's going to go in. The casing will overlap right about that screw, where these screws are. So what we want to do is make it so that we have just a little reveal of wall between the cabinet and the door. We don't want to have it pushed up against the casing on the door. So that putting it right there will give us about a 1/2 inch between the door casing and the cabinet. So that's where our starting point is going to be, and then we're going to work that way. And then whatever we've got left on this end, we should have like 11 or 12 inches left by the time we get them all installed. That's where our electric reel is going to go. It's going to go above there. And then I think we were talking about an air reel as well, because the compressor is going to be on the other side. And then we're going to install the vacuum reel in here. So I'll poke through the wall with that and install that inside this cabinet.
It's a large reel. So.
It is a large reel, Mike, but I think it'll fit. I don't think it's any deeper than this cabinet. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So that's the plan. So I think we're going to get going. We're going to keep moving along, get them all set up, and then we'll start installing. Pretty basic process to install. I mean, you just want to find whether if you're a cinder block wall, you don't have to worry about stud placement, but in this case, since we built this wall, I went ahead and made sure I penciled all the studs in, so that way you can look through. If you look through the slots here, you can actually see the line. You know, you'll see where it intersects. Like there's one there, there's one behind this, and then there's another one right there. So we can see them. So we can kind of cheat. You don't have to use a stud finder.
Nice.
So
benefits of building a wall right there.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have to finish this wall. So I just taped it. So we don't have to finish it because slat wall is going on after the lowers are done. Base cabinets are in. We're going to put slat wall up to the point where the uppers sit. And the uppers basically sit on top of that slat wall and get screwed to the wall. And we're doing slat above. So this whole wall will be essentially slat wall. Yep. And then a lot of the other side too.
Good job, Mike. What type of hat are you wearing there?
believe this is an Obsessed Garage dialed in hat, the new hat.
Really? You like those?
I do like them.
It's a good color.
They're more comfortable. Yeah, I like this
It really
color.
brings out your
My green eyes, Mike.
eyes.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Wabanita pointed that out just now. She pointed at my eyes. Yeah.
Yep.
Mike, I've got the Riz, Mike. Apparently.
They say that.
I don't agree with
people
that.
are asking,
I just think it's funny because even you didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Kind of a,
You're an old soul, so you can't
but
be expected
what
to
are
know.
people? What do we tell the audience that's looking forward to the OG Mike M scent?
There isn't one. You can just go buy some drywall
Yeah.
and just kind of
Shave
do
it
that,
off.
shave it off in your car. Maybe some sawdust, sprinkle it around. There you go. Mixed with some Tom's Mountain Spring something or other deodorant.
Gotcha.
That's the scent, buddy.
Nice.
Anyway, it's the scent of success, Mike.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
It is.
You know, what would be the Mike Waba scent?
I guess
Coriander,
turmeric.
No, but seriously, it's got to be coffee, some sort of coffee.
I gravitate towards tobacco, but I don't have any tobacco in my life. Like I don't consume. But
Why
I
would
like
you-
the smell of
You like the smell of tobacco, like just raw
cedar
tobacco.
wood.
Oh, cedar
Really
wood.
manly
What's that
scents.
one that was? It's mahogany, teak mahogany, or something like
Yeah,
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
kind of got a cologne smell to it.
Sophisticated musk.
Sophisticated musk smell, huh?
Yeah.
She's nudging you over there.
Like all this is not gonna get.
I know,
This is-
I know. You can cut all the scent business out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get going. We're gonna keep going, and then we'll keep you updated. So I think what we'll do is maybe we can show some installation process.
Agreed.
Part of this, and maybe another.
Yeah, we are making a separate how-to guide.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and we'll just show basic installation process.
it's pretty straightforward.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. So we'll do that too. So as you can see, Michael, we have it perfectly plumb here, right? And then because it could be racked, what I did is I measured from. I can show that. Are we vlogging now, Mike, or is this how to? Okay. So what I did was I plumbed it here, made sure it was plumb here, which they both are. And then what you want to do is just check it. You can check a diagonal, measure from that corner to this corner, and that corner to that corner, and they should be within a 16th, because otherwise it could be racked one or another, twisted. Because you can still have it kind of make it level or plumb and have it racked. So that's the key, is just making sure. So that way when the doors go in, everything, the reveal is the same all the way around. Oh, that's different.
I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, the handles. You got this.
Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty nice, actually. And you won't hook yourself on them.
It's hollow though.
Well, yeah, why would you want it solid?
That's true. I would want some.
That'd be a heck of a lot of money, make a solid bar stock. Okay, so this one's done, so now we're gonna work on this one. So the reference, Trevor, is the holes. So the holes on the cabinet, there's through holes, they have to line up. So you see right here, these holes here, there's two here and two here. So if you know you're close as far as height from one to the other, if the holes line up. So we'd wanna bolt this and then level and plumb it off. These bolts can just go in loosely. And everybody has their own technique, but this is how I like to do it. I get this side, get this one done. This is our base that everything works off of. Stick some bolts in, get them kind of loose, and we know that's our reference point, and then we can level this cabinet and plumb it, and then tighten those bolts up. And then we'll just work our way all the way down.
right.
If you got the proper amount of Riz though, Mike, you can.
And nothing matters. To cut all this.
You can't mess. Well, obviously, we're not talking.
rolling.
I'm talking about you, Mike.
All right, so
All right, Mike. So
you're working along.
yeah, working along. So I've got. I was mentioning to you that I have this as our anchor, right? This is where I've got this one plumb, and where it needs to go. So since it's got this, it's the benefit of having a closet on the end. I can use the magnetic base on the laser, and then I set it right here, right at 4 inches up. So I'll show you here. So you go like this. We set it right at 4, and then what I'm doing is going 4, 4, 4, 4, all along, all the way along, and I'm setting them. So when you set the top on the same plane right at 4 inches, then we know they're not only level, but they're going to be plumb. So I'm verifying that. just making sure that the laser's not lying to me, which it's not. And then we slide the bolts through. There's 4 bolts. They're 7/16 nut, and so we just use a 7/16 ratchet, 7/16 wrench. We get them set, flush, the face is flush, and then we tighten those down and we move to the next one. So we're not tightening these all 4 corners at the same time. We're just doing this cabinet, and then we get this one level, and then the one next to it level, and bolt them together.
Got it. Cool.
Makes it easier,
Yeah.
you know.
Did you see the drawer face? How it looks with the handle on there?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice, huh? He's always about eating the dessert before dinner, you know. So
These are the Lux.
yeah, these are the Lux. So Mike, you know, Lux seems like it would have been for you.
You know, I wanted to show the people what the regular.
Oh, okay. Because you are luxurious, Mike. You know, you realize Lux, what hotel in Vegas used to be a pyramid?
Yeah.
The Luxor, Mike. So see, it all ties together. That is right. You are Egyptian, Mike. Yes. No one knows what you look like. I've heard that people fly from miles away just to come to OG to see what you look
Chris
like.
mentioned that.
I know. Chris said that.
That's shocking.
Yeah. Well, to each his own, Mike. I don't know what to say about that. Moving on.
What's for lunch today, Mike?
I heard Publix was mentioned. Ice cream. You knew it. You're right. It does. It sounds
You know
really.
what's really sad though? You never got your cinnamon twirl.
You know what it means? It means I got to go back there next year when it's in season again. It wasn't cinnamon twirl, Mike.
Cinnamon.
No, it was no cinnamon. It was butter pecan pumpkin with caramel drizzle. Yeah, and I ended up having what you're thinking of cinnamon is I have this cider one with donut chunks in it. Yeah, that was not bad though. It's a good alternative. I think Trevor would have probably liked that.
Would you get these cabinets?
Would I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I don't know. I wonder what the difference in cost is between the line that you have.
It's like 10% more.
10% more for the Lux?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly because of the handles.
Yeah. And they're gloss door fronts?
Yeah.
Or no, they're not really gloss.
Matt got matte.
He did get
Matt got matte.
Matt got. You said matte. All right, Trev. So what I did, I put a pencil line right here. So that's edge of cabinet, right? So we had them mocked up. Pencil lines here. So what we'll do is we're going to reference this edge of the cabinet to the outlet. So if you go, so we know we're basically 24.5 to 26.75. So you come half, 24.5, 26.75, and then height, you go off the floor. So the height, we're at 47 to 51, right? So over here, and we're at 47 to 51. So now you can just grab a straight edge, or speed square, whatever. We'll lay this square out, and then we'll cut it with a grinder.
Pretty good tips, Mike.
Mike, I got plenty of tips. Mike, you don't leave that in now.
I think we should get Matt here to cut this.
Yeah, it'd be over here. Okay. We'll measure twice, which is always nice. So 24.5, 24.5 to 26.75. 47 to 51. All right, ready to cut. Have to protect my eyes. Z87.1 approved, Mike. Okay. Yeah, this is always fun, nice and noisy. Okay. Yeah, that is not a pleasant noise. All right, Trev, grab me a screwdriver. Pop this out. It's kind of an acute exposure. Yeah. Flat blade.
Acute exposure.
Acute.
What do you?
Acute means just for a
I know,
short time. Chronic exposure would be over and over. What's wrong with that, Mike?
It's just your choice of language.
What would you want me to say? I feel you.
it's good.
No, it's okay. I got you. I got you, Mike. Thanks, Mike. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Do you ever get nervous turning it over like, oh gosh?
No, because I measured twice. We're gonna move this up though, because we're right where this is. And notice I didn't cut through far enough to hit the shelf. Because I knew to take it easy, not go too deep, Mike. A little dust on there. Here, Trev, hold that. I know you are, buddy. Some drum. Wow, it's horrible. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
All right, so I'm putting the drawer faces on. So these are the Lux handles. It's a tubular stainless steel handle. And I think that these little plastic rings or washers are really just there for shipping, but I'm using one of them. Two of them don't reach. And I'm starting to think that I don't need either one of them. So it'll kind of sit in place like so. Don't forget to put this piece on. And then this goes on. Switch my ratcheting function. Take the handle. Spin that in place. Nice and easy. And same thing here. Torque it down. And that's the install of the drawer. I would guess these are made by Tool Grid. That's pretty awesome. I think these drawer heights are going to be really good for Tool Grid. Not too tall, not too shallow. So, I mean, this is the first time, my first time seeing these handles. I think I'm the only one who likes them. I think they look great.
I like them.
Yeah. I just wonder working on the counter if that's going to be a problem, but we'll find out.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
At least they're smooth, so you can't catch.
All right.
You know, some handles like the what's
The
cabinets? The
Saber, yeah.
Oh man,
Slice your hip flexor.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty slick looking. I'm glad I did black. So I'm, getting wild and crazy here. We got a white border and black cabinets instead of white cabinets and a black
Very
border.
crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
You specified white drywall mud too, which
Yeah.
I could have dyed it.
Accent pop.
Yeah.
Can you hurry up so I can put these drawers in?
Yeah, we just have to bolt them to the wall now, and we're good.
Yeah.
We can help you do that, and then you can really play around
Maybe
with
I'll piddling me out here all night.
I know you will be. He'll be out here till 1 in the morning. I'll be come tomorrow morning. You'll still be out piddling.
These sorting bolts.
Yeah. You're gonna need to buy some stuff to put in the drawers, though.
Oh, yeah, I already did.
That's probably pretty tough for you, huh?
I already did. I have my whole Koken master collection. I got to order. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to take out of this toolbox and I'm going to go and reconfirm my tool package. Got a lot to do. A lot to do out here. It's going to make this house even better.
What?
Having cabinets.
Oh yeah, of course.
Anytime I do this, I know I'm going to do it, but until I do it, it doesn't feel like I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. It's like someday I'm going to get it done.
I know you were chomping at the bit too. Why is the wall taking so long?
Let's go.
It's because it's a lot of freaking work, that's why. All right, so this one, same thing, drill it. It's right in the center. Man, if we just shifted 2 inches one way or the other, we wouldn't have to drill one hole.
That sucker in right here. He's gonna yell at me for putting these in too soon, but I don't care.
And look at that, nice and square.
Yeah. I guess the centering of the little bolt
that would be
pulls it flush. I like this. This is good.
Yeah, I like it. The handles are extremely ergonomic
Yeah. Yep.
because you can overreach instead of reaching under, which I kind of like that. It's like, do you like your toilet paper over or under? Should be over, right?
Always. Yeah.
Always, right?
Unless you're one of my children, I always have to fix it. Putting drawers in is super satisfying because you have this whole floor filled with stuff, and then you put the drawers in and it's all, feels like you got a lot done. I think a couple of these drawers, I guess it centers up. There shouldn't be any adjustment, I don't think. A couple of these I built on the floor. The other ones I built with it overhanging, so it could just sit flat like that. This is the one I put together on the floor. There we go. Now we're good.
That should be good right there.
So to get them all nice and lined up, just build them where it's overhanging, and then it'll sit flat. This one I think I did. Yeah, that one I did. Sweet. Put this one in here.
I told you they're pretty good.
Yeah.
For the money,
I don't know how much money it is.
it's not that
Probably
much.
look it up.
But that's a lot of cabinets. It's 20 some
Now
odd
I'm
feet.
doing all the drawers and yeah.
Okay, Trevor, let's yeah, we'll carry that over here and open it. So with these, obviously it says don't use a sharp object to open. Clearly you have to go like this way, so you're not at risk of scratching the doors. Just a little word to the wise. Don't come at it aggressively.
I'm not a fan of scratching cabinets.
Or tipping them over. Never
Yeah,
end.
that's not what you're looking for. You know what we need to do? Like, I just leave the doors, get like a landscape light just so it illuminates the wall, and just leave the doors open all the time.
Yeah, so it washes everything. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they make 5K landscape lights.
Like you're showing off your palm trees, but only it's the garage.
Yeah.
All right, Trevor, so there should be a bunch of screws. Like there's a lot for this. Oh, nice. Surge too. Excellent. My favorite. If you have a choice to use, here we need another battery, Phillips or square drive, pick square. That's a good tip. Less likely to strip. It hangs onto the screw nicely, so you set that on there like so, stays put. If it's Phillips, they tend to fall off because this isn't even magnetic and it stays on there. So there's tip number one. Tip number two, use a surge for something like this because you get a lot of control with it. And then, so what I do is I just screw a couple in, snug them up, and then what we're going to do is check for, I guess I can't, some of them have to go in a little further. Now what we're checking to see is if because this cabinet's so big, making sure we got it square. I like to do the doors before I anchor it to the wall, because even though it looks plumb and level with a level, even if it's off just a little bit on one of the feet is just a little bit like this, it'll throw the reveal off. So when you shut the door, you won't have a nice even reveal like this. It could be tight here, big here. So I always like to put the doors on. It's still screwed to the cabinet and it's plumb and level, but just to verify before I screw it to the wall, I like to put the doors on just to make sure. All right, so let me explain where we are now. So now everything's screwed all the way across the top of all the cabinets. Just for good measure, I'm putting 2 more screws at the bottom of every cabinet just to be extra sturdy. So it's just for good measure. So we'll do that. And then the last thing I have to do is put the doors on that closet. And before I screw it to the wall, I'll put the doors on, make sure it's where it needs to be, it's square, and then we can screw it to the wall. And then Matt can piddle for hours and
The rest
hours.
of my life.
Hours and hours.
I need to get a chair out here.
Yeah, can't believe you don't have one.
I thought I ordered one.
situation
I'm
here.
gonna call Alex. I'm gonna hook me up. All the Viper chairs. Need all the chairs.
Yeah, well, how are you washing wheels? Like a normie on a bucket or what?
Unacceptable.
Huh?
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Either just crouching down.
You
or,
having a kneel?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rough life I'm living here.
Okay, so we want one hole, like right there. 10 5/8 off. So put it at 10 5/8. Little to your right, there you go. So yeah, this is the rewarding part of it. Putting handles on, putting the drawers together, sliding them in. Matt loves this part.
Yeah. So,
I notice he has meetings
Yeah.
when it's the hard part.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next, Mike?
I'm kidding about that, by the way. He really has meetings, huh?
So people know what's going on. What's next?
Next, as far as this project goes, I got a call or called this morning about our doors. The two of the slabs, which are part of the doors, that's the door blank, were back ordered. So we're kind of on hold for that. So that is really what I want to do next. But I think what I'll do is switch gears a little bit, go back to maybe I'll rent a compressor because we don't have an air compressor here at Matt's. So I'm going to rent a compressor. I need compressed air to texture. So I'm going to texture the walls. So I'll have to do a couple more of that closet that we disassembled downstairs and re-drywall. They have to mud that, get that floated out, and then I can texture everything. So tomorrow I'll probably spend part of the day mudding walls. I may even do that closet upstairs that we turned into a closet that used to be a second air handler. And then followed by doors. Once the doors are in, we can trim everything out and then start installing the fun stuff.
Yeah. I like these handles. I don't care what you say, Wabba. They're good. I don't care what you say. All you guys say. Nah, no one likes the Lux except for me. Well, you're wrong. Everybody's wrong. Yeah. Wait till I have every drawer. The goal in this house is every single drawer has a specific function. It's totally dialed. I guess I had that at the last house too.
That's the goal that takes the beginning of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say, how is that different from any other house you've had? The goal for this house is to actually be organized. Okay.
I feel like I never completed the other one.
Well, you kind of don't, ever.
Yeah.
It's always a work in
Once I
progress.
get close to almost done, I'm like, let's move.
Yeah.
So we got the 3 pieces for the drawers that we don't have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that big drawer in there for when I get the other drawers.
Well, hopefully we won't have to take the base off,
Yeah, I hope so.
you know? We'll have it Monday, so I'll be able to determine quickly if I have to, before I start installing uppers and slat wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my Core 59s in here and blow this neighborhood apart.
Yeah. Well, the people at the pool enjoy the music.
Yeah. No snacks today, Mike.
No.
I'm back on the wagon. I felt terrible today.
Why?
You know what I did last night?
What have you been snacking on?
Fruit snacks.
Oh, those Welch's ones?
I think I ate 12 bags of them
Oh
last
my
night.
gosh. Yeah.
Not here, there isn't. That's all I got.
I guess I should have
So
left you
hungry.
I should have left you the macadamia
I'm
nuts.
so hungry. Like I just want to eat something. And then I'm running. You know, I had to run like 2 miles to the gym. I thought I was gonna throw up. Felt terrible. Like I'm never doing this again. These cabinets are they're growing on me. They better. I'm stuck with them.
That's the wrap on.
Yeah, I'm done, Michael. What do you think? Looks pretty good, huh?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks really good. So tomorrow, what are we doing?
Tomorrow, what am I doing?
Yeah, tomorrow. What's our plan?
Well,
I can put the we can put the uppers on, or the above thingies.
to do that,
Yeah.
I can also work on I've got to do some more mudding in that closet.
Yep.
So, and I've got the upstairs closet to take care of. That's what that drywall's for.
Yep. I'll cut the rest of the SwissTrax pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the SwissTrax will be complete.
Yeah. I'll probably have Trevor do that. I mean, you're going to do it tonight? Otherwise, I'll have Trevor do it tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll see. See how it goes.
No, you have a lot of piddling to do. You need to have a lot of piddling to do yet.
I would like to. Yeah. I'm gonna get all those boxes. I'm tired of moving. I'm not moving around one more time. Got to get them put away. Just get them in somewhere.
Yep.
I'm gonna have my darn clothes out here in this closet here. So that's a wrap for today.
Yep.
It's a good looking day. Good looking. And I have them bring me some speakers tomorrow too. Got to figure out what TV I'm getting in for in here.